It's like Side, 4, 5, 6 cars in the front, V1265, yeah. The kind of floor I can see my reflection in. Savage the thing that I'm dreaming. So it's pretty simple. We've got kick, snare, open hats, everything's drawn in. I don't use any loops because loops don't quite have the groove that's in my head. Shakers. The only thing I do use as a little trick is if you find like a really cool sample with some really nice drums, and I'll have them playing and layer them so it sounds like this. If you listen to the drums, they're playing all the way through the drums. I usually take out a lot of the mids, a lot of the highs, and just really make it sound like a sample. Side chain it to the kick and reduce the sample rate from it, so it sounds really, really nasty. Just in case you are wondering, there are 104 tracks in this song. Bass. No word of a lie, this bass line is the 14th bass line that I came up with for this tune. So this is the one I ended up with. It's layered, as usual. I lay it with a Rickenbacker, and then of course I have a sub underneath, and it sounds like this. And a couple with the synths. There's also this little weird sample that I found from a church choir, and they're saying Amen, which is a bit weird. The big, this little thing. You've also got this really weird thing, just to help speed it up. Then you've got these in the chorus, which are just bounces of this lead.
Room service!
Room service brings me the finest. There's a big filter on pretty much most of the drums throughout part 2. I really wanted that kind of underwater feeling. Time to find what lies all up inside me. Ain't like there's a place for me to hide it. You and I both know you've been on high grade. Let's be honest, you've been slipping since Friday. Denied, you've been slipping since Friday. There's this really cool, I've named it Heaven Voices, that runs through part 2. A little bit of EQ. was that happy about the take. I'm pretty sure I said, that's so fucking good. And I've left it in the song. And for everyone's favourite part of part 2, it is literally the drums, the bass, that lead chorus. There you go, chaps. So in blues, they always have they always end up shouting out from the crowd. They always get it on record. Like you'll hear like bits of the crowd like shout stuff in blues, like. That's why you can still hear a snare in there. So when you hear them together. And finally, you were wondering what the outro was. So when I was doing the outtakes with Javi, we did this. Hi, and that's it, folks.